Hi, it's Richard Hughes with the Hughes Law Firm. I am here with John Campbell of counsel to the Hughes Law Firm, and we're going to do another installment of our series entitled Solutions. Hello, John.
Hi, Richard.
There are lots of questions we get from our clients and prospective clients about gifting. Some people think that giving things away to qualify for Medicaid is somehow illegal. How do you respond to that concern?
Well, actually, it's not illegal at all. There are specific statutes and regulations in place that govern what you can and cannot do. They don't forbid gifting, but they do provide certain penalties for gifting, things that we can plan around and deal with.
Tax penalties?
Not tax penalties. It's a penalty in the form of a period of ineligibility for Medicaid benefits. But illegal, heavens no. If it were illegal, we wouldn't be doing it.
And charities would be having a tough time too, right?
Well, unfortunately, charities, you still have the same issues when you give to charities as you do when you give to anyone else.
Well, what I was saying is that if gifting were illegal, charities would be in deep trouble.
They would be non-existent.
Totally.
Yeah.
So what do you tell folks about what is a big problem, at least in their minds, with regard to the tax side of gifting?
Well, the tax side of gifting really doesn't impact what we do very often. As you know, the law that was passed by Congress at the beginning of January to end the tax cuts really perpetuated what had been in place as far as the gift tax exemption is concerned. Everyone has a $5 million lifetime exemption that they can give away without any tax consequences at all.
And on top of that, they can give away $14,000 per person per year.
That's true.
So there's a lot of confusion over that, but the bottom line is most of the time when we're dealing with folks interested in Medicaid, $5 million estates are not what we're looking at.
Not
and
usually.
And gift tax problems are simply non-existent.
True.
So once we go back to gifting then and we talk about it in the Medicaid context, we're looking at the possibility of folks being disqualified for a certain period of time when they make gifts, disqualified from Medicaid benefits. What is the disqualification concept behind that?
Well, it really stems back quite a long ways. It was amended in 2006 to impose a penalty that's actually a little bit more severe than it used to be. And I think we can probably talk about that in greater detail in another segment because it gets a little bit involved.
But I think the bottom line is if you give a little over $7,000 a month away, it really disqualifies you potentially from Medicaid benefits for 1 month.
Right.
So each $7,000 amount you give away means 1, 2, 3 months of disqualification. And
yeah.
we'll talk on that in more detail on another clip. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Great. Hope that helps.